Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to our channel. NBA stands for National Basketball Association. The NBA includes 30 teams that play against each other during the course of the league. It's considered one of the most watched and followed basketball leagues in the whole world. With the league comes many players who are most famously dating celebrities. This may not be compulsory, but has surely formed a trend that is followed by the players. Here are the NBA players that dated celebrities. Number 7. Sasha Vujacic and Maria Sharapova. Sasha Vujacic, who currently plays for the New York Knicks, is a Slovenian player but has had his reasonable proportion of international games as well. In both Italy and Turkey, the shooting guard played, switching between tenures in the United States, emerging in 2004 as a first-round draft choice for the Los Angeles Lakers. In 2009, at a friend's party, he met the Grand Slam tennis champion and Sports Illustrated icon Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova has had a long and healthy tenure in the discipline, winning 4 Grand Slam singles. The news about her engagement with Vujacic came almost a year later, and then, surprisingly, 2 years later, it was broken off, but not on the best of terms. He lightheartedly said, "I can't hear you, what?" during a press conference when questioned about Maria Sharapova. Number 6. Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is an American TV celebrity and a participant of the Kardashian clan's main story. She is one of the girls alongside her sisters who evidently have a certain style they go for, being tall, beautiful, and attractive basketball players. She's played her good proportion of court play, most famously in Cleveland, watching Canadian Tristan Thompson. In Texas, Thompson attended a school where he played as a Longhorn, and in the 2011 draft, the top selected Canadian-born in NBA history was picked 4th overall. Only a few months earlier, the couple started dating, with colleagues advising him to break ties with her before bringing the Kardashian curse deeper through the season. Number 5. Lamar Odom, Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian again made the list, only a tad more complex this time than her frequent dalliance with Thompson's boy toy. Khloe married Los Angeles Lakers forward Lamar Odom in 2009 after a month of dating. On her television series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, their wedding was highlighted, and Odom became a huge star for those who had no notion of who he was. He earned their first spin-off series a year later, which was eventually discontinued after 2 seasons. Essentially, after the show ended, so did the marriage. In 2013, Odom was detained with a DUI, and Khloe filed for divorce less than 4 months later, which was reported as an extraordinarily serious challenge for her. His substance addiction took the better of him, and he was notoriously found unconscious at the Love Ranch in 2015 and brought to the hospital, where he endured a few strokes and renal failure. His rehabilitation is continuing well. Number 4. Kris Humphries, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is a woman who doesn't need to be presented, since we all recognize why she is renowned. She is either totally adored or absolutely hated by the nation, from her television existence to her growing business to modeling. Her social networking impact has managed to land her tens of millions of followers on Instagram and Twitter. Kardashian was married 3 times with NBA player Kris Humphries, who was then with the New Jersey Nets as one of the most controversial ones. Kris does not really need an overview now, because no one even knew who he was before he asked Kim the question. In a 2-part episode on her famous show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kris and Kim were married, and she filed for divorce after 72 days of marriage. It took Humphries off the graph as rapidly as it placed him on it, and they never saw him again, whether the relationship was a marketing ploy or genuine commitment between the two. Number 3. Tony Parker and Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria is a notable American actress, producer, director, campaigner, career woman, and graduated from California State University with a master's degree in 2013. Before she managed to land the biggest role and alter personality Gabrielle Solis on Desperate Housewives, her first roles included daytime television shows like The Young and the Restless. For her performance, the Latin powerhouse secured a Golden Globe and has since collaborated on numerous series as executive producer. She met San Antonio Spurs point guard Tony Parker in November 2004, and they began a relationship and were tied in matrimony less than 3 years later. In their marriage, the two had a fantastic run before Longoria found hundreds of other women's text messages on her husband's phone and ended the relationship, reclaimed her father's surname, and praised goodness for having a prenuptial agreement. She moved on to become one of the most gorgeous girls in People magazine, and he went back to being Tony Parker. Number 2, Carmelo Anthony and Lala. Lala Vasquez Anthony is a TV character, businesswoman, producer, actress, and best-selling author of the New York Times. At 15 years of age, she appeared on the scene trying to get a job at a radio program, and while still in high school, alongside Ludacris, she was offered her own program. She joined the MTV family in 2001 and was one of the major talents on the channel before quitting the network to start producing a documentary by Mike Tyson. She started to see Carmelo Anthony, a basketball player who played for the Denver Nuggets at the time. They were both engaged on Christmas Day in 2004, and they ended up marrying in New York in 2010. On her show, Lala's Full Court Life, her life has been cataloged, and she frequently rejects the classification of a basketball wife, as it is reasonable to assume she is much more than that, owing to the wide range of talent she equips in herself and which brings out to screens. Number 1, Nick Young and Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea, an Aussie rapper who relocated to the United States to pursue her career at the age of 16. She attracted prominence from YouTube videos, and in 2012, she eventually signed to T1's label. The new classic, her debut studio album in 2014, dominated the Billboard charts, making her the very first non-American rapper to touch the top of the leaderboard. She developed a relationship with Los Angeles Lakers basketball player Nick Young weeks before the release of her record. They resided together in California and seemed to be in love head over heels. They confirmed their engagement in 2015, calling it quits just over a year later after she left and returned to Young's security footage that took another woman to their residence, and well, memory is the remainder. That woman was Nick Young's former girlfriend and now the mother of his 2 children. Boy, celebrity relationships are something, aren't they? Do let us know which of these relationships ruffled your feathers the most in the comments section below, while also hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already to catch up on more awesome content from our channel in the future. Until next time guys, take care and goodbye.